The bigger nightmare number 2. And again, Rogers is down, followed up by an elbow from nightmare number 2. 1. Steve Kern came in. He had that one and another one coming because nightmare number 1 is interrupted twice. Into the ropes, Rogers. Elbow puts him down. Number 1 drops with a big elbow. He goes for the 1, 2, 3, but Rogers kicks his way out of it.
We have about 2.5 minutes left. 2.5.
Nightmare number 1 fires him into the ropes, and there's Hart again. Nailed him with a stick as he was thrown into the ropes. Popped him into the turnbuckle. Rogers trying to make it over to Steve Kern. Steve Kern tomahawked by the Nightmare. In the air, and down he goes. Big body slam. They're working on young Roy. There's a tag. The Nightmares will change out. Rogers dropped into that backbreaker across the knee, and there's a cover. Count of 1. And he kicks out at the count of 2.
And we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining in the action as Roy Rogers fighting his way back. Nightmare number 1 stops him by going to the eyes, and there's a tag on number 2. Rogers still hadn't been able to reach Kern. He just barely missed him that time.
Almost got it. The Nightmare slapped his hand away at the last instant.
It's going to be it. He makes a tag on Steve Kern as our time is running out. Kern really powering. Nightmare number 2 fired in. Backdrop. Ooh, and a beauty, too. Flipped him way up in the air. Stays right on top. Reverse neck breaker. Kern goes for the pin, and there it is. Nightmare number 1 dropped on him and broke that one up. I thought he had it all the way, but Nightmare number 1 slipped past the referee and went in there long enough to break it up. Whip into the turnbuckles and the knee.
1 minute. 1 minute left in the time limit.
1 minute to go. We've got 60 seconds left in the action that's out there. As Steve Kern is down, taking a little assault from the Nightmare. Roy Rogers climbs through the rope. Jimmy Hart swinging from behind with that cane, and Kern just battling his way out of the corner. Time running out. May have another draw coming up here. We got 30 seconds. Kern didn't forget Hart. He reached down, pulled him right up into the ring. Going to disqualify Kern and Roy Rogers.
Yep.
He overtly pulled Hart right up in the ring. Boy, I'll tell you, this Kern, you may slap him, but let me tell you, he don't forget it.
He was poked in the back with that stick again by Jimmy Hart over here in the corner a couple of times. Finally, he just couldn't take anymore. He grabbed Hart and yanked him in there. Referee was right there and correctly disqualifies Steve Kern and Roy Rogers for pulling him in there.
Shame. 1, they were so close to the end of the match. And 2, Hart had obviously been aggravating and poking earlier in the thing while the referee wasn't looking. The mistake that Kern made, he did it right in front of the referee, and the referee had no alternative but just to disqualify him, and that he did.
Time on it was 9 minutes, 36 seconds, so we were 24 seconds away from time expiry.
And that would have been at least a draw in there. As it is, it'll go down as a disqualification win for the Nightmares, and Steve Kern and Roy Rogers will have to take that defeat. Disqualification will be right after it, as a matter of fact. We've got more action. We've still got that Golden Boy Chick Donovan, superstar Bill Dundee. It looks like we're going to have plenty of time for it, and we're going to be back in just a moment right after we take time out for intermission.
Now, food for thought from Consumer Reports. Is that bologna sandwich really a good buy? Consumer Reports found bologna highest in cost per pound of protein compared with American cheese, tuna, and peanut butter. Over 2 times as expensive as peanut butter. Here's a popular barbecue chicken coating. Consumer Reports found it to contain over 50% total sugar, and a non-dairy creamer over 65% total sugar. So you see, in today's supermarket, you need more than just a shopping list. You need facts. And Consumer Reports gives you those facts without the sugar coating, by rigorously testing foods, home care products, appliances, automobiles, and much more. Yes, Consumer Reports gives you reliable brand name ratings on products and reliable facts about services and consumer issues, All here in this nonprofit monthly magazine from America's leading independent product testing organization. Consumer Reports accepts no advertising, no free samples. Everything we test, we buy at retail, just as you do. That way, we're always free to speak out, to serve your interests only. The information in just one issue could save you many times the entire subscription price. This introductory offer brings you 11 regular monthly issues of Consumer Reports, plus the big 1982 December buying guide issue when it's published. All yours for only $12. What's more, when your $12 payment is received, we'll send you 2 free gifts. First, this guide to health problems and products, and the current 432-page 1981 buying guide issue. Remember, both are yours at no extra cost, so you save $14.25 off newsstand prices. But soon, the price will be going up, so don't miss this opportunity to subscribe for only $12. Phone 1-800-621-5800, because today's marketplace is no place to go it alone. Phone right now, toll free, 1-800-621-5800. That's 1-800-621-5800.
Oh, hey, are we back here? Sure. Let's go with this big one. Been waiting all program for this.
Expiration of time match. Introducing from Hollywood, California, 228 pounds, Chick Donovan on the left of your screen. On the right, from Australia, 214 pounds, the superstar, Bill Dundee. This match to the expiration of time, Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Woogie! Off comes the golden jacket of Chick Donovan, and that's what we were afraid of. Hart is out there with him, and I was sure that with that spiel and a line that Hart has, that Donovan would be signing up with him. Evidently has, Dave.
I believe that's true. Jimmy Hart in his corner right now. Nice takedown by Bill Dundee.
He can be sassy or he can be nasty, Dundee, but beat him if you can. Look at that man, isn't he beautiful?
The golden boy, Chick Donovan, down to the mat, in the ropes. Referee's there, wants a break. He's got it.
Come on, you gotta watch him. He's quick. He knows all the tricks.
Jimmy Hart tell the truth there for once. He told Chick Donovan when he was back on the ropes, you got to watch him because he is quick. He is quick, no doubt about it. Talking about Bill Dundee. Donovan goes to the rope, puts his foot outside. Hart with another conference with his newest signee to the family, golden boy Chick Donovan. Donovan. Jimmy Hart says Donovan's been signed with him for 5 minutes, and already he looks like one of the greatest wrestlers he's ever seen. Dundee! Boy, he just picked him up, rolled him about halfway across the ring. Bill Dundee winding up that left arm. Chick Donovan on one knee. Trying to overpower each other. Donovan comes up with a hold. Got that shoulder twisting. Donovan, whoa, holds up on the ropes. Bill Dundee was going with a drop kick, and Dundee missed. Chick Donovan holding him by the hair and hit him with a forearm.
There you go, Chick. You want to be a winner. You want to be a winner, Chick.
Donovan flips Dundee out of the corner, goes to the face lock.
You want to be a winner. This is it. It may never come around again, Chick. Come on, Chick. This is your chance. This is the chance of a lifetime.
Delay converts to a standing wrist lock. Handful of hair broke that one as Chick Donovan grabbed Dundee and yanked him. Oh, Donovan singing the song Jimmy Hart just taught him a minute ago. 3 minutes gone. 3 minutes gone in this first fall. Remember, it is an expiration of time match. Bill Dundee caught Donovan with a knee back near the rope. Donovan. Hey, wait a minute. Bill Dundee into the corner after him, fires him across the ring. He whipped him into the turnbuckle and then headed for him. Donovan had moved out of the corner. Jimmy Hart over there near that corner. Non-stop talking, instructions to Chick Donovan, the press by Dundee. One. Hart jumps in there. That's going to do it. And Dundee